So what does a fish, a worm, and some ocean water have in common?
Fishing.
Maybe. Maybe not. Stick around and you'll find out. You're not going to want to miss this one. So what they all have in common is they all make great organic fertilizer at different stages for your plants. For seedlings, like these tired seedlings, I can see that they're starting to attract pests. They're tired, they're a lighter green, they're not as dark. They're needing some nitrogen and just some fertilizer. And so this is a great time to use fish emulsion. Actually, anywhere from when they're just little seedlings, you can use fish emulsion. It's also great right before transplanting, which we're hoping to do soon with these guys. It helps with transplanting shock. So we're going to, if you were doing it for little seedlings, you would use about a tablespoon per gallon. These guys are bigger. I think they can handle about a tablespoon and a half. And if it's an established plant, it's 2 tablespoons per gallon. So we're just gonna shake her up. It's really important. It does settle. All right. I like to buy a big jug because it's great to use. This stuff stinks. I will warn you, it is stinky. So I'm only going to mix up about a half a gallon because I don't have that many seedlings anymore that I need to water. There we go, that should be about a gallon. So fish emulsion is the highest in nitrogen. It has 5% nitrogen, 1% phosphate, and 1% potash. And so you want to use this at the growth stage where you want lots of leaf and stem and green, lush growth. As you move on, you'll want to switch to a fertilizer that's higher in potassium and potash and calcium. But we'll talk about that a little bit later. So this is perfect for your leafy vegetables, like your lettuce and your corn, and also your seedlings that are still at the stage where you want them to grow nice green leaves. So it's just as simple as that, just watering it in. This is especially, like I said, great to do right before you're transplanting them. Now, corn also loves having high nitrogen. So we're going to go outside and we're going to water our corn. With our fish emulsion. Give it a nice healthy start. So once our plants are transplanted into their permanent bed, we would side dress with about a half a cup of worm castings. Now the great thing about worm castings is you can't really overdo it because it's a natural product, right? It's just worm poop. So it just slowly goes down into the soil. So we're going to just put about a half a cup around each one, give or take a little bit. And the great thing about worm castings, instead of, say, compost, is that it's so gentle and you don't have to worry about E. coli or anything, so you don't have to worry about it splashing up on your plants. You can use it on your lettuce and everything. Worm castings help improve the overall health of the plant, and so it's going to help it to repel aphids and spider mites and other pests. Pests can actually tell when a plant is nutrient deficient and is sick, and they are actually attracted to those plants. So helping the health of your plants, helping them to have high nutrient density is going to help them to not have pest problems. So we really only have to put the worm castings on once. I probably wouldn't do it again unless I saw that the plant was suffering, and then I might put a second application. So it makes it really easy to fertilize with worm castings. Worm castings contain humic acid, which aids in plant nutrient absorption. They also contain low amounts of nitrogen, and it's a slow-release fertilizer. God designed these little worms to not only put air in the soil, but to break down organic matter into a form the plants can uptake. So yesterday we put worm castings around all the plants. Today we're going to feed them with some C90, and it's about 1 teaspoon per gallon. So we're going to put 2 in here and fill her up. This container up to about the top holds 2 gallons. Just going to stop and give it a little swish. I want to make sure it's dissolved. So C90 is basically just evaporated ocean water. It's not basically, that is what it is. So it has all the micronutrients that our plants and bodies need. And here in Canada, at least, you can get it as a livestock supplement. We're just going to water around each plant. You can actually use it as a foliar spray as well. This is really important when they're starting to flower and produce fruit. Basically, 1 watering can is going to do a bed, probably. You can water on the leaves, because like I said, it can be a foliar spray. Just make sure you're not doing it on a hot, sunny day when the plants are going to burn because of it. According to Sea Agri Solutions, you can mix this same 1 teaspoon per gallon ratio and spray the leaves until they run off every 7 to 14 days. I'll put a link below to their site. I learned about C90 from Lynn Hoag. I met him personally, and I'm telling you, he has so much knowledge with organic growing. His website is Sun Country Gardens. I'll put a link below to his absolutely amazing video about organic gardening and ocean water. I would really strongly encourage you to go straight over there You won't want to miss the testimony he shares there. Don't wait. This is information I believe you need to know. Last but not least, you want to remember your fruit trees when you're using the C90. Don't forget to water them. I'm going to use the full 2 gallons on this guy. Today I shared with you my favorite ways to fertilize organically. I'd like to hear in the comments below what kind of organic fertilizers you use and how you use them. Also, I would strongly encourage you to go in the description below and click on the links and watch those videos. I've learned a lot from them and they go into far greater detail than I did today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and have a blessed day.